Welcome everyone. And after watching a news report on a couple or a family losing their home due to a dryer lint fire, I decided to look at my dryer and see how bad it really was. It's 8 to 10 years old and never been serviced. I've never even thought about cleaning it. So after that news report, I pulled it out into the kitchen, middle of the kitchen, and took it apart. And lo and behold, it needed cleaning pretty bad. Um, the snorkel that goes from the blower to the lint trap, that thing was plugged full. I mean, that's where you're going to get it. That was where the majority of it was. The rest of it was just residual dust and lint that had been everywhere. And once you clean this, guys, just vacuum it out with your hose vacuum, whatever. It's going to look 10 times better. I recommend a brush attachment if you have one, a little brush attachment. Most home vacuum cleaners have those now, so if you can get the brush attachment, it's going to make a big difference versus just not having one. But if you had to, you could get in a little paintbrush would work really good. Just a dry paintbrush and get in there and whisk away with the suction of the dryer, whisk away all the lint from the connections and whatnot. So anyway, just clean it out as best you can. Don't use water on any of this. Don't use wet rags or anything. Just straight vacuum it up. It'll vacuum up brand new. You'll be impressed with it. It looks much worse than it really is. But after 8 to 10 years, I couldn't have really waited any longer to do it. I'm glad that I saw something on TV that kind of made me think that, hey, maybe this is something you need to look at. So I recommend you do it too. Just pay attention. Only little trick to the dryer is getting the lid open, I thought. So you have a little plastic clip there you have to push in on. I used a putty knife. Then it'll peel back, the top will peel back, and you'll be able to get in there, and the drum will kind of want to flop around when you remove the front panel, which you just pick up on, and you'll see how that goes together when you do that. Then anyway, you can get completely all the way to the front, and it was very light in the front toward the front of the dryer. But anyway, the main thing is to get the all the lint out of the heating element, and you'll see the heating element there. You can unplug it. There's just a little connector. Just watch where your connectors go, and you can unscrew it. It comes right out. You can vacuum it out. You can put it right back in place. It's just sheet metal type screws, and how the thing fits together. It's super modular. It's easy. And just make sure your connections get back on. Take a picture, clean it up real good, take a picture, and then you can pull the connections apart. That way, when you go back, you have exactly where all the little connectors will go if you even have to do that. I just recommend getting your vacuum or your brush in there and make sure nothing's on the element. You can look down, there's just coils, and just make sure the coils are clean. And then you vacuumed all the lint around the connection points. I guess there's been, reports of shorts happening due to lint built up on terminals, on terminal panels and connectors and stuff. So I just made sure that I cleaned it up as good as I could, and it turned out really, really well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I recommend it, and be safe and have a happy Merry Christmas. Thanks. See you.